Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Nasty Production.
7 Mile Radio.
Yo. Another Hidden Hand Truth Talk Nation moment. This is Judah Woke Ace.
T. Mills of the Great.
And we got Mark from 7 Mile. What's going down, yo?
What's the word? My babies.
Everything good, man. What's going on, man? Super
that
Bowl
me?
Sunday.
Oh, shit. Super Bowl Sunday.
We on, yep. Super Bowl Sunday, fellas. What's your predictions on
got?
today's game, man? Who you got, Judah?
Man, I got the Lions.
You got the Lions, so what
Yeah.
that means we going
Nah.
to Philadelphia. We got the ex-Lions players.
No,
from
we got the
Philly.
Lions because whoever win, it's going to be some free agents, and we need them niggas. So I got the
You
Lions.
got the Lions.
Whoever win or lose, man, we need all free agents, man, to come on over, man, to help us get there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep,
no, I'm
yep.
going with the Eagles.
Yeah, that's what I was going with as well.
Yeah, I like the Eagles, too. You got a couple ex-Lions on the team. You got your boy Dominic Sue, and, of course, your boy, Big Play Slay.
Man,
Darius
Big Play Slay says, man, Patricia, let him look at me now, man. He told
Yeah, the
Patricia,
Super
like, what's
Bowl,
up, man?
man.
You said I was nothing.
Yeah, one of the best corners in the league right now, so shit, I'm going for the Eagles myself.
Yep. So, man, been a lot of shit going down, man. What else, man, been going down as far as this week? Oh, we had Kwame Kilpatrick, man,
Kwame.
down there in Atlanta, man, in the federal court, trying to get an early release off parole, man. What you think about that, man?
Early release.
I think they said he owed like under 5% or something, maybe over. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know the numbers, but he haven't paid the city back or his restitution up to like 50%, 60%, man. And you already go in front of the judge and say, "Can I get a early release to fly around the country because I'm a pastor?"
Ooh, that's tight, man.
And the
That's
judge
tight.
said, "Hell no."
That's tight.
Nah.
They want that money, man. They want that money, man. Pay up, man.
You doing this, you doing that, but I'm a pastor in the name of God. No. You got to pay them motherfucking
pay
bills,
that
man.
bills,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? So, yeah, he tried to get a little sympathy down there, man, on the low.
At least he tried, man. You
His
gotta
lawyer
try.
tried.
Yeah, you got to try everything now because, he got out early release, man. So, shit.
Right,
You got to
right.
go for what you
Be
know,
happy
man.
with that shit.
Yeah, so.
Why you bullshitting?
Keep
Be
your mouth
happy
shut,
with that.
man.
He got out because of the
Fuck
one
around and
shit
dig
pop.
some more shit up on your ass. You be back in there for
A
another
lot of
10.
niggas, yeah, right. A lot of
man.
niggas got out early. Southwest T,
Keep
Kwame,
your mouth shut, man.
Kodak
Black.
Black, all them niggas. So shit, them niggas happy shit. If it wasn't for the one thing,
All right,
you know
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying,
be
we
out,
wouldn't be
man.
out.
You would still be in there, man. So shit, I just sit back, relax, man. Count my blessings. Enjoy life, man. You got a second chance.
Right, man. So we got today's title, U.S. banking default coming soon. What you think about that, man, Mizzle? Banking default, man. We got balloons floating in the sky.
Oh shit.
We got war on the brink, World War III, if we not already in this shit. They just playing it off. What about the Grammys, nigga? World missiles flying.
Get everybody
We wouldn't
mad.
know.
Yeah, get everybody mind distracted.
We got balloon. That bitch floated all the way from Montana to Myrtle Beach, man, before they shot it down. So did it gather some information?
But they thought it was a giant blimp, man. What was they thinking,
That
man?
shit was big, yo. The shit was big, man.
Let us try
and
some shit like that. I guarantee you that motherfucker be.
Then you got Grandpa Biden. He gonna say, man, we're not gonna shoot it down because we don't know. And then they like, no, we're gonna shoot this shit down, Biden, man. What the fuck? They waited till it was over Myrtle Beach waters, talking about so we can gather
Safe
the
zone.
information. Yeah, safe zone. But what if that bitch would have blew up or some shit? We wouldn't even know, man. Balloons is hard to detect on the radar. That could have been like one of them new EMP bombs. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Them, you know what I'm saying, to shut down the whole electric. You know what I'm saying? Because we looking for the missiles and the bombs, man. They got these new bombs shut you all the way down, man. Shut everything down.
Yeah, man.
Can't get money out the ATM or nothing. Then what?
Ain't no telling what was in that air that, in the balloon that could have been released into the air. Like chemtrail. You know what I'm saying? It could have been another, I don't want to say another virus. Anything could have been.
Then they
falling
had
out the
another
air.
one, what was in Canada or something, coming from Canada, and then another one down in South America. They had a few of them that was floating. That's one
Yeah,
thing they
man.
ain't telling niggas.
So what's going on with that?
You know what I'm saying,
All
Mark?
of a sudden.
Yeah. Yep.
They had a few of them. So we're going to get into that, yo. So let's get into the shit. Let's get into some early shit, man. Let's get into some rap shit. We had a lot of rap shit going on this week. We had the Jay Prince versus Offset. We had that, man, going on. That shit was funny. But we got this shit they quietly talking about. Drake may be tied to the ex-Attention Slam. Man, what did you think about that?
Rapper that got shot, killed, or robbed and killed a couple years ago. I think it was 2018. And now the case is finally going to trial right now. So a lot of speculations is coming. A lot of things is coming out about, you know, like eyewitnesses or people that's involved into the case, and they brought your boy Drake into it.
Yeah, he might not. He may be involved, may not. But what they saying, they think one of the Somalian hitters that he talked about on his album from Toronto was involved in this shooting.
So what are they saying, that this is Drake's bodyguard or one of his, you know?
He said himself in his albums, he talk about that, you know what I'm saying, you know, that's my guy, my hitters, man, and he mentioned like his name or something, or he's like in the video, some shit like that, where they could connect this Somalian hitter. I know the Somalians also mess with Drake because he was messing with the ones that had the mayor of Toronto. They had him on crack.
Somalians?
Yeah, the Somalian gangs up in Toronto. It's a lot of Somalian gangs. They got them in Minnesota. They got them in Columbus, Ohio. They got them in Canada, Toronto.
Well, it sounds like my man's talking then. If he put, you know, he had it. I mean, you know, Drake. I'm pretty sure Drake ain't said nothing about the case.
He was brought in. He was brought in for like a little deposition or something.
Yeah, so I
Some
guess
shit
the
like
guy,
that.
you know, somebody, you know, since somebody had to been talking to put Drake's name into the situation, and it got to be, you know, I guess my man that's in locked up. How else would his name get in the conversation after all this time?
Right. Yeah. So you know.
You have with the young, you know, the Young Thug case and all that. You know, you can see a gun. You know,
Yeah, you got these
snitching,
rappers.
man.
You got these rappers connected all in this
new era. It's all about snitching.
all
now.
in assassinations and shit, man. These niggas pulling off robberies and scams, all kind of shit. Baby, what's up, man? Baby Blue all in scams. These niggas, these rappers,
Yeah,
man.
So shit, you know, it's a new
I know the feds said these niggas been into some shit. So we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about the feds too, man. The feds had the one lady, Nicole Parker, came up today, man. She was on C-SPAN, man, and on the federal oversight. They put together like a committee or something because they saying that the feds right now, from the top already down to the bottom, is being politically controlled and it's been used as a weapon against the people. But I thought they've been used against the people, man. Mark. Oh, that was just the black people.
So basically,
that was just the black.
basically the laws are protecting the criminals more than the
that
the
too,
people.
but they're also raiding the political opposition. Like Trump House got raided. A couple of the senators and shit got raided. So now that they getting raided and set up. Oh, and a couple they ain't mentioned it. I think a couple state representatives in one of these states got taken out the other day.
Damn.
Shot up in the car.
Damn.
Oh, that's
So
crazy.
this shit is getting deep.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Put a hit on the motherfucker.
So what they saying, like the feds right now, from the top to the bottom, is being politically controlled and used against the opposition to help them in politics and further their agendas. Which I'm seeing it now though, because like I said, how in the fuck do a former president get raided? And then he end up missing with the documents. He gone, like he the Joker. That's some shit ain't like on the cartoon. We get there, oh shit, the files ain't here. He call up. I think I'm on the island. I'm on the island, baby. My nigga Trump is a villain, nigga.
All smart at you motherfuckers, huh?
Yeah. He happened to not be there in Mar-a-Lago.
Seeing you guys coming.
I had the tip. So you think this shit is funny, but this shit is real. We got the video of the FBI Oversight Committee meeting that they had the other day. They had a few people there, but this particular person was the ex-FBI agent. Said she couldn't take it no more. Nicole Parker, look her up. Nicole Parker, FBI special agents, man. She was going undercover. She was doing it all. She said she was loving her job. Let's roll this video.
7th of 2001, I was working for Merrill Lynch in the World Financial Center in New York City. I witnessed up close the horrific, deadly terrorist attacks on the adjacent World Trade Center. My colleagues and I evacuated our building and were led to safety thanks to the heroic efforts of NYPD officers. 2,977 souls were not as fortunate that day. As I watched the mayhem unfold to include people jumping to their deaths, I was shocked, heartbroken. I vowed to God that I would give back and serve this great nation. I considered it a very sacred responsibility and was honored to be entrusted to protect and serve the American people. My entire career was spent in the field, where I believed I could make the strongest impact in rescuing victims and putting criminals behind bars. It was my privilege to work alongside the finest and brightest in the FBI, local law enforcement, and our federal partners, participating in the investigations of myriad criminal cases. The Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Parkland, Florida, the 2017 Fort Lauderdale airport shooting, the Cesar Sayoc pipe bomb case, multi-million-dollar Ponzi schemes, crimes on the high seas, bank robberies, murders for hire, sexual assaults, extortions, and more. Yes, it was physically taxing and emotionally jarring, but I believed I was making an impactful difference. And every day I woke up and I embraced being an FBI special agent until things changed. Over the course of my 12+ years, the FBI's trajectory has transformed. On Bureau, the Bureau's mission remained the same, but its priorities and governing principles shifted dramatically. The FBI became politically weaponized, starting from the top in Washington and trickling down to the field offices. Although FBI employees have their First Amendment rights, they are not at the liberty to allow their personal political views or preferences to determine their course of action or inaction in any investigation. Lady Justice must remain blind. Those that do not uphold these responsibilities cause a negative ripple effect throughout the agency in the field. It's as if there became two FBIs. Americans see this, and it is destroying the Bureau's credibility, causing Americans to lose faith in the agency and therefore the hardworking and highly ethical agents who still do the heavy lifting and pursue noble cases. It makes it very difficult for agents to do their job when the FBI loses the respect of the American people. There has also been a shift in recruiting practices, a lowering of the eligibility requirements, which is negatively impacting the agency's performance. And all this adds up to a loss of trust in the FBI by many Americans and low morale among many FBI employees. For many, becoming a special agent was their calling in life, but now it's merely a very dangerous and high-risk job with minimal contentment.
There you go. She herself says she was a former FBI agent, and the shit is getting crazy. They lowering the requirements,
Right.
just like all the other jobs out there now. Fuck it, they need niggas, man.
Yeah.
I guess you can be fresh out of high school and be an FBI agent. You used to have to go to like some type of school.
Oh yeah.
They just hiring anybody.
Training, all
Overweight
kinds of
people.
shit, yeah, training, everything, man.
This shit is gonna be a disaster, Mark.
Whistleblower, yeah. Whistleblower right there, man.
So now we got the picture of Justice blindfolded, man. You know, you got the statues at the courthouses. You know what I'm saying? She's blindfolded because how can you serve justice when you blindfolded? The whole game is rigged. Anytime a lawyer could come in and do a deal and get you off, the justice system is rigged. That's why it's blindfolded.
Yep, knowing goddamn well you did the shit.
Yeah, and then you got the innocent people, or somebody that did like a lesser crime or something,
It's the victim.
gets sentenced to the max. Like I think the one lady shot up in the air. Something was happening where she had to defend herself. She shot up in the air, ended up doing jail time here in Michigan. Black woman.
Yeah.
Is that justice? No.
Laws is fucked up, man.
Yup. So, there you go. We got the FBI that was on trial, former agents and shit.
Ron
They
Justice,
spilling the
man.
beans, man, because they saying FBI's out of control. Now they out of control, but it was black people. We've been saying this shit for years.
Ron Justice.
All the fucking FBI papers that they got on the shooters that was with Martin Luther King, the motherfuckers that was all on trial against everybody. Malcolm X,
I was about to say Malcolm X.
Fred Hampton,
Get all the proof. Ain't
Judas
that
and the
a-
Black
yeah.
Messiah
everything, yeah.
showcases that on the movie. Tells you right there. It goes in details about how the FBI was working with other agents to bring down the top dog, Fred Hampton.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
So now it's going against white people, man. Mark, it's a problem.
It's a problem. Now, it's cool when you do it, There's a problem when we do it.
Now defund them, bring them down. Oh, leave them motherfuckers. Let them be. They been doing this shit to us.
That's why I said it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when we do it.
For real, man.
You know.
That's fucked up.
So that's about it.
Fuck 'em.
Let's run down some of these.
They want to hear our cries.
No, they don't want to hear. We've been talking about this, the black community. We looking like, I know black people like, oh, next, man. Next, man, fucking story, man. We've been going through this.
Old news.
She crying on there. It's just terrible. I had to go against white
tears.
people.
Oh, boy.
Karen. She ain't talking about all the niggas
we
she busted
ain't
up. She
Karen.
was happy when she was busting up niggas.
We ain't Karen.
Now
We
she had to
don't- we
bust
don't
it up
care.
white people and raid families and white families in the suburbs. Now it's a problem.
Problem.
Now I gotta cry. Because this is not the American way.
It's not the American
Doing
way.
our people like this, right here. You doing our people like this.
American way. It can't be only for the niggas. But anyway,
people like
since we
this.
talking about niggas, we got to pick. Bill Gates' daughter is dating a black man. That was making the shit this week, man. Everybody, that shit was blowing up on Twitter, man. BG daughter is with a nigga.
In the money.
Everybody gonna
In
say
the
BG
money.
love black people. BG love. What are you talking about, Judah? Oh, do we? Okay.
In the money, boy.
His people was all into Planned Parenthood. We got BG was, you know what I'm saying, want to block out the sun. BG want to take, black people had to take the candy first. Remember that? Black people was at risk more. Remember his
Going
wife
down,
was saying
man.
that? And what happened to his wife? She dipped. So now what you get? Bill Gates' daughter,
Put one in him, man. You gotta
dating
put
a-
one in him. You
a
gotta put
black
one in him,
man.
man.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. Put
one of the
in him,
richest
boy.
men in the world. Oh, shit.
Yeah, put one in there,
Send,
boy.
send white people into shock.
Hey, that's $1 million. That's $1 billion nut.
I know the white supremacists, man.
In the name of as my good brother Dave from the Detroit Stand Up podcast say, go raw, young brother.
$1 billion
Go
nut on
raw,
that one,
go
boy.
raw.
I don't know, man. Fucking with BG, man. That nigga
Motherfucker
might
take you out.
take the baby, might take the baby
Hey,
and go shit.
That's what the white girls do to us, man. When we go pro,
Gotta start.
what's the difference? They gonna take what?
He done went pro,
He to
Mesel.
win pro.
Go
Shit.
get him, girl. You know, what, mama, go get him, girl.
Damn.
Hey, son, go ahead and
Shoot up the club.
let's do it out for the tea. Let's be the money off that, son. Go
Right.
for it, right.
Shoot the club up. So yeah, so you got BG's, Bill Gates' daughter is dating a black man, and that shit sent the internet into a shock, man. So everybody was like, "What the fuck?
Go for it,
A
man.
nigger? My God,
You know how many niggas is waiting in line for that, man?
man."
Shit.
Hell no. So we
She
got
like,
more.
niggas like, okay, shoot, they shot at her, boy.
Shoot the club up, my guy. So we got more news. We got migrants, man. Migrants that came to the U.S. and staying in New York City said they got to flee for Canada, man. They said it's too much drug homelessness, man. There's robbery going on. It's just too much. Too many niggas around, too. Too many black and brown. It's just too much. Can you imagine some Ukrainians coming through, seeing all these niggas?
They're like, nah, this ain't what we thought, man.
Can't even whip out $5 around these niggas in New York, though. Bar nobody in New York, man. Everybody's trying to scheme on you.
Niggas don't like America no more, huh, man?
No, they said America's crazy. Everywhere we go, man, no matter what town, we just getting schemed on.
Rob. They
White
looting.
people scheming on them. Let me get you in the program.
They taking our shit.
You don't
Yeah.
see your bridge cards.
Fucking over. Nah, man.
What they say, call customer service. Call customer service.
Yeah.
So
Get
the
fucked up,
migrants,
man.
migrants said America is too much, man. They gotta flee to Canada. This some shit, ain't it, man? Bezel?
That's crazy right there. Hear some shit like that, man. Land of the free. Niggas getting the fuck out of here, huh?
Yeah, man. The migrants can't deal, man. Too much drugs. Niggas getting, you know what I'm saying? They asking for dollars all when they come out the store. Let me hold $1, man. What the hell?
Overpopulated, yeah. Overcrowded, man. America's too crowded now, man.
America too crowded now.
So be motherfuckers on the street, yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
scheming now, man, like you said. Scheming to take advantage of motherfuckers.
Too much scheming going on. But I'm gonna tell you one motherfuckers that's getting up out this shit. We got the other shit. China sneaks out American tech secrets, man. We got that motherfucking pick, man. They out here sneaking out secrets and shit. China saying, while all these people are sitting there in America, we're gonna be in this bitch getting secrets.
Wonder how they got them.
You know what I'm saying?
They let balloons and shit fly.
They probably just bought that shit out. Gave a couple niggas some boxes of Jordans. You know you can buy these Americans out, man.
Uh-huh.
And we also too, man. We got to pick up. You got the U.S. charged 13 Chinese spies, man. This is old news right here.
Look at this shit.
And so you, like you said, you got the balloons flying up in the sky. You got China talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Telling me we might invade Taiwan. What y'all gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Japan looking like, hold up, man. China might come. You know what I'm saying? If they invade Taiwan, they gonna come get us. So they beefing up some shit.
Everybody
This
on
is
their
how
toes,
World
yeah.
War III starts.
Everybody on their toes. Nah.
Bunch of beef all around the world and shit, you know?
Everybody talking shit. Yep. Everybody on their toes, man.
So, while you got that going on, we got a pick of the U.S. bank default is seen to be coming. And we got a video that's talking about that.
Bank default.
Yeah, because all this shit going on, man. So you got within the last 2-3 years, man, they've just been dropping billions and billions and billions. You know what I'm saying? All into the Ukrainian. You got billions. I think they sent. Where else they sent that shit to? They had the Ukrainians first. It was somebody else. You had the movements. They just been scheming billions. Even after the candy and all that was dropped, they put billions into that.
To that, yeah.
For the government to send off all them goddamn home kits and all that shit. Yeah, well, nobody really using that shit. Masks, gloves.
First aid kits.
And you know they was scheming off the top. You know what I'm saying? A box of gloves cost you about $3. They probably was charging shit $15.
Yeah, they was up $20 at the store, you know.
Right.
In the hood. $20 for a box of gloves.
Right, man. So we got the U.S. bank default, man. That's going on. And
That's crazy.
how else they gonna usher in this cryptocurrency? You know what I'm saying? They gotta
Shut some
make
shit
it
down.
fall right now. Shut it down. Shut the paper down. We didn't play clips of the IMF talking about it's too much money out here. Did you show that picture of the bank default? We got the U.S. bank default pick, but we about to play this video about how they breaking it down, how the U.S. is gonna fall because there's so much debt out there, and they gotta usher in this cryptocurrency, man, so they can more watch you. Like they say, they ain't watching the borders or nothing. They letting balloons fly in. So what the fuck is they watching? They watching you.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about the borders or nothing. That shit can be open. We watching your ass.
Yeah, that easy.
Right, so let's play that video, man. Bank U.S. default, man.
After publishing my video report on bank bail-ins, a contractor for the European Central Bank, who asked that his name be withheld for security reasons, contacted me with the following information. Shortly after the FDIC meeting that went viral, my source was assigned an urgent project related to bail-in capability for the European Central Bank, or ECB. Bail-ins is when the bank steals money directly from people's accounts, just like we saw in Cyprus in 2013. The project goal is to build a data infrastructure for the financial market infrastructures, which are the networks that allow financial transactions to take place, to report to the ECB about the capability of banks and capital markets to absorb losses and to execute bail-ins as quickly and efficiently as possible. This urgent project makes it clear that the ECB is expecting a system collapse and that they know it is uncontrollable and unforeseeable. The current security requirements do not legally compel the banks to provide information to the ECB. If a bank is insolvent, they have no incentive to tell the ECB, and so the ECB is not targeting banks directly, but rather financial intermediaries like SWIFT and large settlement houses. The purpose of this contractor's job is to provide a way for the ECB to pinpoint which banks are insolvent and where the collapse will stem from. This is being done by creating large data lakes, which an engineer can analyze and find meaning at a graphical level, how much bail-ins each bank has to execute, and how much of a loss they can take. This is evidence that the ECB is definitely planning on bail-ins as a means of surviving an imminent collapse. And when this occurs, we can expect multiple banks to close and stock markets around the world to shut down, as the banks steal as much money from the people as they deem necessary. Most of this work is being done in private, but there are pieces of information available to the public on the EU's SRB website, including operational guidance on bail-in implementation and the operational guidance on bail-in playbooks.
Breaking news as well. Some Bank of America customers say money is missing from their accounts. People are sounding off about this on social media, and this morning we know of at least one person who says their checking account was wiped clean.
A scary day for some Bank of America customers Wednesday. They checked their accounts and found their money gone.
I'm missing $1,400 from my account, and they're telling me that there's no way they can help us. You missing money too? There you go.
It was
After
No, I just wanted you to hear the audio. Y'all heard like the Bank of America. If y'all Google that, some of the people accounts was missing money a couple weeks ago.
A lot of people counts.
Oh yeah.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Right, lost $12 million out of his accounts.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
So is there a banking default coming, yo? Soon.
That's scary.
It always happen like a depression around a great war. They got to, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? Manufacturing is going to be at a higher for the country, but not on exports. You got when countries beefing like that, steel and all that's going to go up.
All right. Oh yeah.
But everything else going to go down because you ain't going to need it. We focus straight on war. And how they going to, like I said, how they going to usher in the cryptocurrency or this new digital dollar? They got to shut down the electric. How they going to shut down? Blame it on some terrorists, an EMP bomb, a terrorist attack. Something's going to happen to where they got to shut everything down. And then when they reboot everything up, we got to have you go digital.
That's how you got to go now, yeah.
We got your account. Okay, we got your money back. You got, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, back. You got this so much in the account.
This will protect your shit.
But it's going to be up under the digital dollar to where all you got this app. You connected it to Citizen Bank or whatever. And you will be able to go shopping, get goods and shit.
Yeah.
That's how they're going to usher it in.
All through the devices, yeah.
But they got to do it in a way to where they blame something else. They got to have a scapegoat, man. A boogeyman. To where it say,
This is the reason why we have to do this.
Yeah, because it's going to shut it down.
And they got examples, proof that already, like you said, it's already starting. So it's up and coming. It's coming soon.
Right. And so, yeah, Usain Bolt, they got the dudes that did it. I think they arrested the dudes that supposedly hacked into his account. One of them was working at the bank where he was banking.
And you think he ain't going to want to push for, the new
digital and shit?
Yeah, the digital now. Yeah.
I need my shit safe.
Yeah, I want to be safe now, man.
You probably going to be the face of this shit.
Spokesperson. Yeah, you're going to be the spokesperson.
Digital dollar. I'm Usain Bolt.
It happened to me. I want to stop it from happening to you. Yeah.
Kind of like that one shit they got that protects your LifeLock. You know what I'm saying? LifeLock protect your background. Pay us to keep your Social Security safe.
Yeah, damn.
And then, but they the ones gonna break into your source and say, "Oh, we protected you. See, somebody was trying to break in that bitch yesterday." It's them trying to break into it to keep you on LifeLock. You try to leave, like, man, I'm thinking about canceling. Somebody break into your shit. Then you hire them back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Everything, man.
Right.
It's tied, like I say. Everything got a price, man. It's transforming it like the electric cars. They had to do something. Everything it got to reboot itself. So now they forcing people to go digital, electric. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, vegan. They got whatever it is, trans, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They forcing you. Everybody got a choice now. But we gonna push a certain agenda to you that it's up to you to accept it or not.
Right. So man, we also got what we got else left, man. We we got the climate change talk, man. We got BG, since we was talking about BG and his daughter. BG is back. Talking about climate change and cow's farts. He's saying that the cow farts creates methane gas that goes up into the air and creates holes in the ozone. It's bad pockets of holes or whatever, and climate change. So he's blaming too many cows in the area can mess up the earth, ozone, and all that shit. So if we collect the cow's farts or eliminate beef, and so what, cut beef down from 80% or 100% down to 50%, we'll be able to help and stop some of this climate change like you got right now in February in Michigan. It's about to be 65 in February.
So that's cow farts heating up the fucking atmosphere.
Yeah. But it's been like this, man. It's been
How
like
long cows have been around?
Cows
man?
farting, breaking up the damn glaciers in the North Pole, and the
The climate
cow
change,
farts
man.
going all the way up to the North Pole, fucking up the ice.
That's why we getting this good weather, man.
because of cow farts, probably. You know, it's cow farts and human shit, probably. He don't want to say human. So if cow fart is doing this shit, what about human shit? How much methane or whatever do humans produce?
And we eating cow,
Right.
beef, drinking milk. You know
And
what I'm saying. So what the fuck?
And so BG is back. We got BG video. Let's roll this and let's hear him out. I think it's only like a minute and something. Let's roll this.
Commitment. And, you know, it was a little bit surprising because Australia is one of the few countries where the upside of things like minerals, renewable energy, doing some of the iron ore processing here domestically. Australia is very blessed, whether it's wind or solar. You know, it's quite phenomenal. And your land area per person, you know, compared to, say, Singapore is pretty good. And so the opportunities created by a world that is getting rid of greenhouse gas emissions, Australia is rare in that the opportunities exceed the things you have to give up. You have to give up a large part of the, and eventually almost all of the coal mining activity. You know, what happens with beef, my climate group, Breakthrough Energy, just announced literally today an investment in an Australian group called Ruminate that helps cows not be so much a source of methane emissions. So we have two paths to solving that. That's 6% of global emissions are cows who burp and fart methane to an extreme degree. You can either fix the cows to stop them doing that, or you can make beef without the cow. And both of those, you know, will be pursued to see which one can lead to the best product in terms of taste, health, and cost. So it's great to have Australia on board climate commitment.
You heard him at the end. We can either eliminate the beef or we can make beef without the cow.
What?
Hold up. I mean, y'all heard that?
3D printed beef. We've already been here.
Right. Cattle fighting climate change with fart collecting backpacks. They actually got backpacks that they put on top of cows. Y'all can Google this shit. Cow farting backpacks that collects. They put this shit up their ass and they collect the fucking methane, the stuff, so it won't release into the air. But what do you do with the methane? So what he ain't telling you, methane is a gas. What the fuck are y'all doing with the methane?
Making bombs.
Damn, fart bombs.
And you got a company called Ruminate. Cows produce 6% of the cow's emissions in the air. Only 6%. So what we trying to get it down to 1%?
Shit crazy.
I thought it was gonna be like 50
80 something shit, like it's gonna be high.
6%.
6%.
That shit crazy.
So 6% is fucking us up that bad?
Who the fuck is wasting their time doing all
We
this shit
breathing
on
in
this shit,
6%
man?
of the air that we breathe in is cow fart.
You got motherfuckers expecting cow
But
farts.
cows shit would run off into the streams and all that, produce flowers, produce bacteria and all that for the fish. That's the runoff. It produces carbon, fertilizer,
Fertilizer.
fruits and vegetables. It fucks up the earth 6%, but it helps the earth 60%.
Fertilizer,
80%. I'm gonna say 80 because the fertilizer.
It's fertilizer, man.
How much shit do they fertilize that we eat? You know, vegetables and shit with manure, cow manure.
So we already know, because we got a video coming up. We already know that they want to stop cows from having babies, and they want humans. Because Bill Gates is into population control. He wants the animal population control.
That deep.
He don't want people to produce.
Damn.
It's too much emissions. Y'all are too much emissions.
You went down to the
I know if the cows is 6%, humans is what? 16%?
We using up too many resources. There's too many people using up all of the resources in the land.
Eating my trout up and shit.
Yeah. So
eating all my muscles
so
up.
We got to take out what they say, the Georgia Guidestones. What is it?
We got to take out 80%.
80% of the population to keep it in perpetual balance with nature.
That way I can have my mussels and my shrimps and my prawns. And because you niggas
that
eating
way
it
it'll
up.
be enough.
That's crazy, man.
Fucking it up for us, man. Only we should eat Kobe beef. These are niggas, regular niggas,
We
man,
should
on
only
food stamps.
drive cars.
Niggas with food stamps eating Kobe beef and having shrimp
We don't
boils.
even want you driving cars.
Shit crazy as hell, man.
You niggas is eating. No, shrimp should be for me.
Only.
Right, that's how they think. And so, you see that's why BG daughter's dating a nigga. Look what he doing. He trying to stop cows. Okay, we're going to need to stop cows or we can do fake cows. Because what is he invested in? Artificial meat. We talked about that. How 3D printed meat.
3D, yeah.
I just said it earlier.
We got the other meat pumped in with the Beyond Meat. Then one nigga bit a nigga nose off of something. Didn't the CEO, one of the co-CEOs, bite a nigga nose off of something from Beyond Meat? I think we played that.
You got the meat glue.
Want that real blood.
And so what's up with these niggas, man, with the fake meat? If I'm investing to it, I gotta promote it. How I'm gonna promote it? I gotta get rid of the cows. Most of the cows. If I'm gonna get so much money off the fake meat, I'm gonna make trillions off the fake meat once meat is skyrocketed.
Yep, I got this.
Once I get rid of them, talking about emissions, then who they gonna turn to for a steak? I gotta taste it just like that.
I got the shit for you. I already told you what this shit gonna do.
I can take dirt and have it taste like steak.
You'll love it.
And they gonna say, dirt taking, that gotta be a hell of an invention. How else is they pumping in, making all that fake steak we talked about?
When they start selling bottled air at the gas station like they did water, that's when I know the world is going to hell now. It's almost over. They start selling bottled air at the gas station. That means
you said it, man. It's coming. That shit coming.
So how else I'm gonna bring in this fake meat, fake chicken? Remember they got the machine that create out of air chicken? What is it, chicken or fake meat from the air? We played these videos. Y'all have to go back to the old videos. It's a machine that collects particles out of the air and it makes protein.
Damn.
So if I'm gonna have all this shit, making all this money, I gotta start fucking up chickens and shit and cows.
And niggas gonna buy this shit.
So we gotta put this shit in the feed, right? We gotta start putting it in the feed so chickens won't reproduce as much. Cows won't reproduce as much. Humans won't reproduce as much.
Now we on.
We can shoot them up with shots. Or we can do whatever. Take them, get them on birth control. What is it? Birth control. So they won't have as many babies.
Take away their rights.
So you think they ain't doing it to chickens, which they doing it to humans and cow. You heard Bill Gates, which is investing into fake meats. Y'all can look that up. Him and another dude. Yeah. Now let's look at this video where chickens these last few months haven't been laying as much eggs as people are saying. It might not be happening everywhere. But amongst the chicken community, they talking. Let's roll these clips.
Confirmed not only here in our house, but apparently all over the nation. And nobody said anything about it because we all just assumed it was winter. They stopped laying in the winter as much. And come to find out that everybody across the nation stopped getting eggs from their chickens altogether. Nobody got a single egg all winter from there. Everybody's reporting end of September to like mid-October, the chickens stopped laying. And ours stopped laying in September. We hadn't had a single egg all winter. Well, we discovered we have a little escape artist here, Luna, our white leghorn there. She can get out of the coop and just, we can't contain her. Anyway, she started laying again about a month ago. And we discovered that, well, that's weird. She started to lay and nobody's laid in months. Like, we have gone months. Here you go, Margot. We've gone months without any eggs at all. So we started looking into it, and then finally somebody said something in one of the chicken groups, and they were like, hey, has anybody else's chickens not laid a single egg? Because we've had them for 50 years and we've never gone a winter without a single egg. Not one single egg. Well, we started letting our chickens out and to free range. We usually feed them. You can see they're not even touching the feed anymore. Like, this has been here for 3 days. They don't want it. And apparently everybody who's been feeding their chickens this type of feed has stopped getting eggs altogether. So people who aren't able to let their chickens free range or can't run around the yard at all aren't getting any eggs.
Go about my chickens not laying eggs. It's totally blown up. So let's rule out a couple possibilities. Basically, let me explain why I am pretty sure that the food was the problem. The two feed brands that I would alternate from would be Do More and Pride. And I would always use an egg layer mix of about 18% protein. I've used this since I got the chickens.
I had people reaching out to me and saying, Jordan, my hens aren't laying eggs. We don't know what's going on. Nothing's really changed. Well, nothing was changing for me either. My hens were laying eggs every day. We've got 40 of them. We were getting over 30 eggs a day. We just had some new hens start laying. And today we got 3 eggs. Everyone
being confirmed, not only here in our house.
So you see there a bunch of editing with numerous of people we found that's not laying eggs. So could the egg price go up? Because you know you do got the people that free range.
It just went back down a little bit. It was up,
man. Yeah, because they was just this was a few weeks ago. They was like, so
oh, this when the egg prices was fucked up.
Went up then, yeah.
And so they probably say fuck up, switch back up the feed. So you know what I'm saying, because they want to try to sit there and eliminate some of this food. We already talked about how these factories was blowing up. You had a chicken factory blow up the other day.
Yeah. And the heights of the eggs prices, yeah. So now, like you said, they got to prove something's going on, and then you got
this shit is real, y'all. Yeah. All these prices going up and down. In a minute, about a year or two, they gonna get rid of a lot of these animals. Animals is the cause of the climate. It's 65 in Michigan. They gonna blame climate change. Watch, it's coming, y'all. On the day when is it supposed to be 65? Tomorrow? Was it Tuesday for Valentine's Day?
Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah.
Everybody gonna be out for Valentine's Day. 65 in February?
Right. Woo.
With a sweater on?
Feeling
I know
good.
some of y'all might be watching this show, might be in some of the warmer climates, man. But right now, Michigan 65 in February. That's damn good. That's like 70. That's like 75 for us.
Shit, niggas bring the barbecue picks out, man. Grilling, shit. You know that.
Look,
niggas grilling Tuesday.
Bring the grills out.
Bring the grills out Tuesday. You know that, man.
So we got the chicken stop laying eggs with the feed. They blaming it on the feed. Who's in control of the feed? And if you do your details probably, you might have BG or some of his people connected to the feed, because we gotta stop the chickens from hatching so much too. We're gonna sit there
slow this process
and cut some of this shit out. Then we're gonna start bringing in more fake meat at a cheaper price. So look for this year 2023 for more of the Beyond Meat and all that shit gonna be on sale. Look for that shit. Soy, all the soy based meats and all that shit gonna be on sale more.
Oh yeah.
And people are like, I might as well get or it's gonna be cut on it. It's gonna be a piece of chicken in it, but mainly other shit in it.
Oh yeah.
Meat glue. Pink slime.
Remember
that shit.
Pink slime mixed in.
Yeah, mixed in with the motherfucking what was it? The gutter oil. They fried it up in the gutter oil.
Get all that shit from
so
China,
look for that shit. So what else we got, man? We got last release. We got one of the last stories we got since the Super Bowl. Oh, one of the Super Bowl off the Eagles. Who's that dude, man? That got caught up One of
Oh,
the
I heard
Eagles
about
on
some
the
shit.
rape.
Yeah, rape.
I don't got his name. Yeah, he on the rape case, man.
Yeah, they keeping
Before
that
the
shit
Super
quiet.
Bowl.
Yeah, they keeping that shit on the low.
White boy.
Yep. They ain't talk too much about that.
What team you play for?
The Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. Yep.
They ain't talking about that.
Yeah, they ain't talking about that, man.
Not
Yup,
with them in
here
the
you
middle,
go.
not with them going to the Super Bowl.
It's my man
Yeah,
right
they
here. I don't
talking
know if
about
they can
that.
see him right here.
Yeah, they
Put
want
it
to talk
closer,
about
push
that,
it closer.
man.
Closer and closer. Yep, lift it up. Now they can see you.
Yeah, they ain't want to talk about that, man.
We got Philadelphia Eagle player charged with rape before the Super Bowl. Joshua Silas, 25, offensive guard, charged Wednesday by the prosecutor of Ohio. Damn! Them goddamn Buckeyes. You know what I'm saying? For 2019 sexual activity.
Gotta keep that on low, man. You gotta
So they
keep that on the
charged
low.
him before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you gotta keep that on the low, man.
Some shit must have happened for them to do that. You know. But you don't hear them talking about that.
They swept that under the
You don't
house.
hear about that, man.
Yeah, look that up. Joshua Silas.
No ESPN.
25.
Y'all
No.
ain't cover
the,
that. ESPN ain't cover that.
The 44 current NFL
We got the
players.
another right now. We got 44 current or former NFL players has died. That's 50 and under before 2000, after 2001. No, 2021. I'm sorry, 2021. So what do you think that's? The candy, any of that can play of it. You can be concussions, injuries. I think played in the minute percentage of that number of 44, but I think them ushering in a lot of them regulations and a lot of the demands that they put on some of the players do with the candy they told you to get or take is what you see right now with the falling out. You got to, you know what I'm saying? I think we had another player that fell out with in Detroit at the Northwestern basketball. Young guy.
Young dude. Yep.
Fell out. And then you had another kid down there in college fell out. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on, people? You know, like they setting us up for the woo. They got balloons flying around. They got people just dropping and falling.
Yeah, see, a lot of these stories is like local news in different cities and state, you know, so different states. So a lot of this shit you don't see here like on CNN or the big broadcast networks. They don't speak about that. So like I said, like
we
the
talked
kid,
about
yeah.
sudden
And
death.
the crazy thing about that you say that, like how many other people per se teens, right, in other states have fell out.
There's
that,
a lot.
that we don't hear about
don't
in
hear about
Detroit.
it yet,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All you gotta do is type in, if you type in right now in Google, teen cardiac arrest, and it come up, or teen fallout during school
Or sporting event.
or sporting event. If
In
you
the
Google a lot of
the
that, you'll
last 2
see.
years.
Yeah, in the last 2 years.
Yep, that's how you-
The last two, and this
And why
last year leading up to this year has been a lot of people falling out.
Why specifically a spike?
Yeah.
I was just about to say, why
Spike.
specifically so hard of a spike in the years after?
But they said your man fell out for dehydration. Carlos Santana, didn't he fall out?
Yeah,
But
he
that was
had
like
he had
dehydrating, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that was-
But, you know, I
He had
mean,
a show at the Fox here in Detroit, and he ended up.
now I could see something like that, you know what I'm saying, an older
I mean,
guy.
but he
you
up
know.
in age, right?
You know.
That's what I was about to say. He a little older, so he was.
Yeah, but these young cats falling out is something else, though. But the older cats is falling out, too. But the younger people that's falling out at these sporting events, what the fuck is going on, people?
Specifically
That's
at the
crazy,
sport
man.
events, right? Because this was an arena, no pun intended, where people were forced to eat the candy. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to be in the sporting events, you had to, you know, you had to take the candy and do what you had to do.
It's a choice. like
And
you
so
said.
now are we seeing the repercussions because of this? I don't know. But it is some weird shit going on.
Crazy, man.
It is some weird shit going on.
Big up to Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Big up to Kyrie, man. He made his stance, and his boy ended up getting traded, man. You see that big ass
Made his
trade
stance,
with
man.
Kevin Durant, man? They gave up half the house.
I
Made
see
a
like the whole
stance.
NBA switched around overnight and shit. Like,
Yeah, and, you know, Pistons had a trade, you know, so there's some shit going down, but you know.
Made his stance, man. So that's
Yeah,
all I can say,
he's still there. They ain't trade him. I thought he would have been traded. They like, hell no, we gonna keep you. Shit, they like that shit. Motherfuckers
Kyrie
like it.
gone.
Oh, Kyrie gone, where you
He
go?
with Dallas.
Oh, he did?
He with Luka.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Oh, I
he
ain't
was
see that.
Dallas.
Oh, they traded him too.
Yeah, he said he had to get the hell out of New. He said they ain't, you know.
So they traded him and Durant. Oh, they got rid of the whole damn
shit going
team.
down in New York, man. Yeah, like I say, he stood his
He
ground.
went down in Texas, like
ain't
where
Jay
it's
Z
at.
still part owner of the Nets?
I don't think so. I think it's like a 1%. It's my man, the Chinese dude. That's the dude
Yeah,
that
he
was
got a
talking
little,
shit.
He got a low percentage of it.
Yeah, like probably 1%. But he was, you know what I'm saying? We
Like
thought he
Drake.
was like half the owner. Shit, like, but Magic, nigga like Magic, he owned like I think a majority of the Dodgers and some shit. The rest, you know, Magic put in on that shit.
Yeah, Magic,
He really owned like the motherfucking Dodgers. I think they won the World
Yeah.
Series. He came out.
Magic into that shit.
Magic,
He
yeah,
heavy.
Magic.
For
You know,
real?
yeah, Magic. You know, he owned LA Dodgers and some shit. So I think who else? They trying to get together to buy Las Vegas. The Las Vegas or some shit is getting sold or something.
Football team.
Yeah, they're trying to create like a football team or some shit. Not the football team, the basketball team.
Oh, okay.
I think
Vegas
LeBron
baseball
James, they gonna end up letting him get in it. It's gonna be some shit within 2 years. But that's about it, man. Anything else?
Brian, he brought the scoring title. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's
Yeah,
record.
He broke the scores.
Yeah, in February that was big.
Black History Month.
That was big. They still trying to compare him to Jordan, but man, I
Nah,
think that's
hell
all
nah,
time right
man.
now.
Not
When you
Jordan.
break that record right there, that record, man, that shit stood for 30-some years, man.
Yeah, Jordan, he only did 13 years, and he's 33.
And LeBron ain't even done.
He
Right, I'm
20
saying,
years.
but I'm saying that's like a record. Could nobody? They always say nobody would ever break
Nobody
that
touched
record.
That shit, yeah.
That's a long ass record for
That's my
somebody
record,
to play.
man. Dude, man.
LeBron played how many years? 20?
LeBron did 20, man.
20 years.
20 years, man.
Damn. 2 decades.
It's 20 years.
And he's still going.
Still going, man.
So now it would be safe to say that nobody's gonna smash LeBron's record and shit. Like,
Not for the next.
it's-
I mean, you got to have a
he's
nigga.
50 years
They
and
say
shit.
Durant is on the way. Durant, he on the way. He still got 10 more years to go because he's still young.
He ain't gonna motherfucker.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant. He on the verge. They say if Kevin Durant played the next 10 years, he'll smash the record. You know,
Yeah,
Kevin
but-
Durant is scorer.
Right.
He a scorer. He put.
But he got to look up the next 10 years.
10 years,
That's a long
consistent,
time
yeah.
from now. He going to give it up, right? Because he got a championship and all that. I think he going to give it one more. I give it up. Fuck the scoring chart. 10 more years.
You know, everybody want to break that record though, man.
They do.
They're going for that record, man.
10
They
years
going
is a
for that
long
record.
time, I think.
Yeah, 20. Anybody can do 20 years now. You know, LeBron can do 20 years. Anybody, motherfucker. Look at Brady. That nigga did fuck. He 45.
Just retiring. If he retired, we might
You know
come
what I'm
back.
saying?
Who knows?
These motherfuckers built different now. You know, these kids built different now, Judah.
Yeah, they
built for doing shit like
They
that.
drinking
man.
naked juices and everything.
Like vegan, you know what I'm saying?
Pescatarians
Yeah.
and shit and all
The
that.
food
They
different. Yeah, the food and all that shit.
They can
different.
bulk you up, bulk you down. They can do whatever, man. You right, man. They got all kind of shit. Look, kids be out there drinking motherfucking smoothies and shit. You know? Like, what you had? Smoothie for breakfast? Smoothie for breakfast.
Smoothie for breakfast, man.
Pancakes.
What happened
sausage.
to the pancakes and sausage? I went
Yeah,
to
man.
I went to King Smoothie. Okay, all right. Shit. But you know, that's about it. What else we got, man, Mark?
Shit, man, just grinding. You know what I mean? Still signing people up for the, the media complex. You know what I mean? For the people that want to be in studio audience guests for any of the shows, and we get to doing our events up there and throwing our parties. You'll be able to have it. It's like a members only, cause our members
big.
only
Right.
type of a situation
Okay.
as far as the podcast and the events. You know what I mean? And this is just for something that I've just been thinking about as far as just safety precautions and all of that type of shit. You know what I mean? It's not taking no money out the door. You know what I mean? We already got a list of people who signed up for monthly memberships
Family
that we
shit,
just
yeah.
checking this shit off, right? Shit like that. And then, just brainstorming, man, about the whole situation. I mean, a souvenir store, just brainstorming, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? It's some big shit coming up.
Yeah, man.
Right,
Next level shit right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? All of the events that we'll be able to do, you know what I'm saying, fundraise, just all kind of events going, ideas for events going through my head about, what we can do up there, you know what I mean? And, even I'm looking forward to, teaching some of the media arts courses that I want to put together, you know what I mean, for the youth and for, for the team, you know what I mean, for us to, get sharper on our media production and journalism and all of that type of stuff and just expand and, take everything to the next level, because there's a whole lot more we can be doing here besides podcasting. That's a golden thing, you know what I'm saying, that we're doing as far as a independent podcast network, but it's a whole lot of more things that we could be doing to not only help the community but entertain the community and make this a real career for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
so we ain't got to punch no clock nowhere doing shit that we don't really like to do or want to do. You know what I mean? We can be generating revenue off of this shit that we like to do. You know what I mean? So that's just my my vision and you know, this was more where my head is at with everything. Just brainstorming and mapping out different things for us, you know what I mean, in the future.
Man, that's it, man. You already know, man. I picture it like, you know what I'm saying, more kind of like the Motown thing, you know what I'm saying? How they had the house, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was doing their different shit, you know? Kind of like in a different room. You had Smokey over there, down there, you know what I'm saying? It came together,
collabing.
And it ended up being a legend house, you know what I'm saying? That's how I picture it, man, Mark, man, being, you know, might be a teaching class over here, podcasting going on, like, you know, store down, however, you know? Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be set up, real well, you know?
Yep. So, man, y'all go to the website, 7mileradio.com/HQ membership, headquarters membership. It's just HQ membership. So all the information is on the page, from signing up to be a audience member, a vendor membership where you can come and sell products at the podcast or at the events. You know what I mean? You can donate to the GoFundMe. You can purchase tickets to the soft opening that we'll be doing next month, and you know, all of that type of shit. So that's all on the page.
Right. That's cool, man.
That's it,
you already know, man. Tune in, because we might have some more shit going on. What's going on for the month, man? I mean, for the week, man. What we got?
The bud of the week. Balava. It's off the Gorilla Glue strain. Real pale smell, you know what I'm saying? Crunchy buzz.
Right.
On the Gorilla Glue family tip, you know what I'm saying? If anybody familiar with the Gorilla Glue, you should already know how that shit smoke and taste,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Similar to the Gorilla Glue.
Man, so shit, that's about it, man. Anything else? We don't got nothing but shit. I guess that's about it, man. We ran down all these crazy ass stories. We'll see y'all next week, man. I'm Judah Woke Ace.
T Mills the Great.
We got Mark from 7 Mile, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Warning. You are now